Good morning, everyone. Hey. So, I'm just walking, pacing back and forth until my mother get done. About to run to the store real quick and pick up some stuff for my son. And yes, I still utilize her in this situation. I'm not a user. Okay, I'm not a user. I just ask, hey, can you, take me to the store? Okay, gotcha. It's that simple. But anyway, let me get to the main thing. So if y'all watched my last video, I was talking about with family and sometimes, basically how you need to acknowledge your family that you have, because a lot of y'all are in these situations. And I'm gonna say this, and I'm looking up, but just go with me. Some of y'all, I'm gonna say it like this. When I talk about like being in specific situations, I'm not sitting here saying that you have to be a celebrity, okay? Some of y'all are in situations where you just gotta level up, and you have put yourself in a higher tax bracket, financial bracket, and you could still be living in the same city as your family, but it don't mean that you still acknowledge them. Or you could be a city over. It could be still something simple. Okay, you have an advance in your life, in your career, or however you want to call it. Now, I did put notes in descriptions as always, but I want you to understand that not everybody can come with you now, because we got that family that just got the handout. They just want to wait until you come back and pick them up, and then they think that they have to, just because they know who you are, they can get a hand up to do whatever they want to do. And what I mean by that is, how many of y'all have those family members that don't work hard? All they do is sit on their butts all day. They don't try to become nothing. They don't try to fix nothing or whatever. But they expect you to pay their bills. They expect for you to take care of them the rest of their life just because they know you. But they want the businesses. They want the accolades. They want all of that stuff. But at the same time, they ain't worked for it. They ain't did nothing to get it. And then when you try to... Hold on, car rolling up on me. Hold on a second. And then when you try to show them how to handle the business life, and you try to show them the ways of the world, they don't want to do it. But they still want you to keep paying them for their investments. Invest in this company, invest in that company, invest in this, invest in that. Hold on. Like, invest into all of these things, but they wasting money because they didn't work for it. They didn't earn it. So for those family members, I'm going to tell you right now, well, I ain't got to worry about, because I'm walking away. But for the ones that do have family that y'all are close, they ain't obligated to pay your bills. Okay, I need to understand it. They're not obligated to pay your bills. All right? Now, if you like a mother figure, a father figure, something like that, and they was taking care of you financially and making sure you good, that's something different. You got that sister that was playing mama, or that brother playing daddy type vibe, or, something like that. That's up to them if they want to do it. But if all you do is come by and get the free plate at the family reunion, don't expect to quit your job, okay? And don't sit back and think you're going to try to blackmail them or do some dumb mess to try to get your way. We ain't about that life, okay? And I understand you got some great ideas and you want some help. But just like, Shark Tank, you better put something in first. You need to show that you're at least willing to put your own money in, your own time into something. Hold on. So you need to make sure that you actually put some work in. If you got a business deal, you got an idea, let's see how much money of your own you're trying to put in. Even if you don't have the money, let's see the footwork to show that you actually trying to do something. Ain't nothing going to be free. I need other people to understand that, okay? So you need to let go of your end of the rope, because you just wasting your time, okay? There ain't nobody obligation. So that's why I'm getting to this next part. So for that person that realized, you know what? Instead of me sitting back and watching cuz here be, have all these cars, got the nice house, got, able to take care of their bills and stuff like that. Instead of me sitting back waiting for him to come back to pick me up and do something for me, let me learn from him. Let me ask questions. Let me invest my time into understanding something without looking for something. Let me pay attention. So cuz went out here, he taught these people and this and that. Okay, I get it. Yeah, I'm a little country. I know I got a little slang and everything. You know, I got all this stuff. You know, I got this walking and all that. But I have to realize that if I'm doing business, I got to handle my business with dignity and respect. I can't walk up in here like, yo, cuz, what's up? What's up, cuz? And all of that. You still got to be able to present yourself the right way. What I mean is, there's a time and place for everything. Give me a second. Vehicle coming. There's a time and place for everything, okay? If you want to put yourself in a position where you want to have your own business, you gotta remember, you are the company you keep too. I need you to understand that. So I know it's like, but I thought you told me I could be myself and I could do this and my family could come with me and this and that. Yeah, but everybody don't understand what up, cuz, and nigga this, nigga that, and all of that. You need to be able to say, excuse me, ma'am, sir. Yes, I can help you. Yes, ma'am, sir. Do you need any help? You still need to know those accolades too. Not accolades. You need to know those words as well. Okay? And this goes for everyone in the world. There's a lot of cars today. Okay. You still need to understand those things as well. See, you got to be... It's like a buffet. You need to know what to put on your plate, when to put on your plate. It's put like this. When you go to a restaurant, right? You know, certain foods can be considered as appetizers. You got your entrees and got your dessert. You're not going to eat your dessert as an entree. You understand me? You're not going to eat your salad for the dessert. You understand me? You still need to know how to handle all. You still need to know how to communicate it all. You still need to know how to represent. Okay? Is that being fake? No, you just understanding your environment. Okay? That's what it is. Because you can't roll up into no business meeting talking about, yo, this is what we're going to do, yo. So the plan, is this, And you know how Kamala talk in circles? You can't do that. I don't know how the hell she get there. Excuse me. So, in our environment today, the environment is the environment of the environments. Because our environments need to be secure with the other environments. You understand the environment you in? Because if that environment is what you in, do you know how to handle that environment? You understand? All right. Anywho. But, see, even when a person that can represent or look a certain way still need to understand how to talk to everybody. You understand? So get to a point of understanding your environments, understanding the people around you. Present yourself in a way that everyone can understand you. Does that mean that you cannot be what up, cuz, and all of that? After the business is over with, yeah, you can go right back to it. Once you finish at work, then go back. You can still be yourself. When y'all, it's like this. Do y'all wear a suit in the shower? Do you wear a swimsuit at work if you have a high-ranking job? No. You got enough of common sense about that, right? All right. So handle yourself accordingly. I'm going to turn back around again. Handle yourself accordingly. You understand? So when it comes to this world, learn how to understand and look at everything. Look at what the people have to go through. Look at the process. Look at what it takes to become successful. It's not an overnight job. For people that actually put the work in and are very successful for a very long time, it's because they actually put the work in. They actually did something. Now we do have the cheaters and the stealers and all of that. But we ain't going to focus on them because we have a lot of amazing people that actually did the true work and are successful out here. Okay? I want to make sure I acknowledge there are a lot of people that did things the right way. Took them a long time, but they got in. You understand? So stop holding on to what somebody telling you. Oh, I'll be back. I got you. I'll be back. Just let me do this deal. Let me handle this situation. Let me do this. Nah, let them go. Let them go. And you do the work within yourself to heal yourself. You do the work within yourself to pull yourself back so you can propel yourself forward. Learn something. Do something. Be better. Don't sit back and wait for somebody to tell you when to go. Just do it. Put the work in. Fix yourself. You understand? So then when you get to the top, you know how to bring the next one up. See, that's the other problem to the line. See, somebody is always afraid that somebody's going to take over. Somebody afraid that somebody's going to do better than them. Well, don't take it as a defeat. Use it as motivation. Utilize the opportunity to know that you can be better. So the ones that have family that might know something, bring them along. Each one teach one. And even if their business gets more success, that was a blessing in disguise. It's just the fact of you helping someone. It's the fact that you was being there for someone, and that's the reason why they excelling. You got where you need to be at. And if you're not happy, keep pushing. Don't use it as hate. Use it as a motivation. Say, that's my family. Yeah, they worked with me. They got an idea off of me, and they figured out how to make it a little bit more successful. Okay, now I got an option. We can continue working together, or I'm be jealous and do my own thing. You understand? How many times y'all had jobs, right? And the employee end up, the employee that was teaching someone, the person you taught was the one that got the manager job. And y'all got mad because they got the manager job. Don't be mad. Your time will come. Your time will come. Ain't no different than me. You know, I got to throw me in it. There have been plenty of times people got positions and got things more than me. There have been plenty of times that I actually helped other people and they was getting paid more than me, and I was doing their work and my work, and it was a lot. But guess what? I hung out, I did what I needed to do, and I learned everything that I need to know. So that goes back to what happened to me in my life. In this reality, that's what happened. In my spirit world, I was stuck in time. Do y'all know that? I was stuck. This spirit put me all the way back into a point in time and had me stuck and kept telling me, I'm going to come back and get you. I'm going to come back and get you. I'm going to come back and get you. When I told you that I sacrificed my spirit at the beginning, she took my spot, genie in the bottle. She took my spot and put me in the bottle, in the mirror, and had me stuck. And I kept sitting there waiting and believing that whatever she said was real. I kept believing whatever she told me was real. That's why y'all got what y'all want, everything like that, because I was the genie in the bottle. I was the female in the mirror. But then I got to a point. I had to realize, okay, why am I allowing myself to be stuck here waiting for somebody to give me a hand up? Why I'm sitting here stuck here waiting for somebody to help me out? So I took all the information from what y'all told me, everything that y'all did in y'all lives, and I learned from it. I learned from it. And that's what happened. So that's how I was able to get out of all of these awakenings so fast, because I learned from what y'all done. I didn't sit there and ask for no help. I didn't sit back and wait for somebody to say you did a good job. I didn't wait for somebody to say that you're amazing. I kept going and going and going. Learning from y'all, learning from the stuff, learning from the information. Everything that I was learning, she took and she gave it to y'all to keep y'all happy, because she wanted to feel like somebody cared about her. Okay? And I just kept going until I got to a point where I believed in myself so much that I became the same person that I believed in. That's how it went. And I excelled past it. And when I excelled past it, what happened? Oh, 2 squirrels. When I excelled past it, what happened? She got jealous. Instead of sitting back and saying, okay, we can work together, we can communicate together, she got jealous and put more obstacles and more things in my way. Did I stop? No. Did I get mad? No. I cried a lot. I got a little upset. But I never allow it to defeat me. I never allow it to take the best parts of me. I acknowledge everybody that was around me. I acknowledge everything that I went through. And I made sure that whatever I do, that I was going to make it so good for myself that I didn't have to need anybody else to help me, because I learned how to pay attention to the details. I learned how to depend on myself, but know that if I need help, it's there. Just because it's there don't mean that I have to take it. Do you understand me? Sometimes, yeah, we have pride and stuff, right? And that's understandable. But you need to know when to hold them and when to fold them. Hold on. Stop waiting for someone to give you a handout. Work your behind off. Learn what you need to learn. Don't focus on everybody else. That's how I got through the process. While everybody was telling me I couldn't do it, while everybody was tearing me down, while everybody was looking at me like I was nothing, put me out here in the world to look like something that I wasn't. I never focused on that. I didn't care, because believing in myself was more important than what anybody else said. I had to realize there's a light in me, and I trust the light. So when everybody tried to hold you back and make you to hold on to all of their drama and their issues and make you think that something wrong with you and make you think that you can't do it on your own because you don't look a certain way or you got a certain slang and this and that. Don't focus on that. Believe in yourself. Believe in you. You don't need somebody to build a rocket for you when you can build it yourself. As y'all see, I don't have nothing, right? At this present time, I don't have nothing. I'm actually off of food stamps. I didn't sign the paperwork to receive it anymore because I believe in me. I don't have nothing. The only thing I'm going to have to be honest, the only thing I have is for the insurance because my son needs insurance. I ain't caring about myself. You understand? Technically, I don't need it, but by law, I got to have it. You understand me? I'm going to follow the rules. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to follow the rules. But I believe in myself that every video that I created, I put out in the world what was going to be for me. I put out in the world what I felt was best for me. I put out in the world what I wanted. I told the world what I wanted. I told the world what I needed. That's how I'm handling this. I believe that much in myself. I created a form within myself and realized that I don't need to wait till somebody tell me to be great because I'm great all by myself. So whenever y'all sitting back and waiting for a handout and waiting for somebody to show you the way, remember, the last time I checked, there's a road in front of you. Why you can't navigate it yourself? Y'all have a blessed day.